welcome back to the Hermitcraft FTB server. Well, it's been a busy few days getting settled in on the vanilla server and doing a lot of bee breeding here on this one. And along the way I did manage to find time to watch a few videos. And one of them was Biffa's latest FTB video. And in that video he mentioned, well, he happened to show his ME drive. And in his, where I've got 64K storage units, and really I should probably think about putting some more in, he had a bunch of 1K and 4K units in there, and oh boy, I know from experience that is not even close to going to be enough, especially once he gets into automatically processing all of his stuff as it comes in, which I'm sure will eventually be in his plans. So I've made up a new ME drive, and I've got 10 brand new 64K storage modules here. So let's head out here and drop down to Biffa's place. By the way, I like this quarried stone look. It looks really good with the force planks. So let's just kind of duck in here real quick. We'll set this thing down. No, not there. Set it down back one. Now let's go ahead and preload it. 64K storage modules. I know those are going to be necessary at some point, and it will save him a bit of difficulty if it's already made. So we'll just pop a sign down here. There is no such thing as enough storage. There you go, Biffa. I know you're going to need that, so enjoy. May it serve you well. And now let's just hop back on here. And what I want to do is set up a little something that, let's see, I believe it was Kareth who suggested this in the comments of a recent video. And basically, instead of having to teleport from here to there or move from this place to that place to request items, what I need to do, let's see, do I have one in my little pipe bag here? Request logistics pipe. Okay, good. Okay, a requester pipe. And set that on an ender chest. And then have have another ender pouch basically linked to that ender chest. And then I can use a remote requester. Let's see, remote orderer, here we are, this guy, a remote orderer to remotely order items, and they will automatically be dumped into the ender chest in question, which I would be carrying an ender pouch that is dyed the same colors linked to it, so that I don't have to go hopping all over the place to request items. And I had another thought too, but first let's get together ender chests. I'm pretty sure there is not a recipe for one in here. No, there isn't. Alright, I don't plan on making that many, so I'm just gonna look it up and request the obsidian, wool, blaze rods, chest, and ender pearl, all ×2. Alright, so let's get 8 blaze rods. A few ender pearls. And a couple of chests. And what else do I need? some wool and obsidian. Okay, now for an ender pouch, leather, blaze powder, wool, and ender pearls. I think I should have enough for all of that. We'll see. Alright. Start with the ender chest. Pop this on here. There's 2 of those. I'm going to need some more blaze, or blaze powder. Alright, let's just grab 10 blaze rods. Put back what I don't need. And let's grab some leather. Okay. And let's that should be enough blaze powder. Alright, let's see if we can quick craft a couple of these. Alright. Good. Alright, now let's see. Need some dyes. Okay, we've got some cactus green. And there's some blue dye. And let's see. That ought to do it. Alright, now where am I going to set these up? That's a good question. Let's try it down below here. They just have to have access to the system. They don't need to be all fancy on display anywhere. Alright, this will do. Pop this one here, and we'll throw this one next to it. Now, for dyes, green, green, blue, and this one's going to be all blue. Alright, now I take an ender pouch, shift right click it, and it picks up the same coloring as that one, so yeah, links together. Now I'm going to name that one in a minute. We'll go ahead and shift right click this one for the blue. Alright, now let's go to our first one here. And I'm not doing it with this pouch because I carry all these pipes that I need from time to time in here. And it's just too handy to change that. So let's see. We need a logistics chassis pipe for one. Let's see, what do I have in a bag of holding? Do I have a quick sort? No, I do not. And I don't have a requester module in there either. Alright, let's get those taken care of. Well, let's go ahead and throw that on there. And then over here, we'll put the request pipe. Go upstairs and get the quick sort module. And that way, anything I drop into the one bag will get quick sorted and put away in the system. And requests will automatically put into the request bag. Alright, so let's go down here, pop this in place. Alright, this one is the quick sort. There we go. So anything that goes into green, green, blue will get quick sorted, and anything that I request with the requester module will end up in blue, blue, blue. Alright, now I need that requester module. I always get a little bit turned around when I pop in there. I don't know why. Alright. For the requester module, let's see, the remote orderer. 4 glass and 2 diamond gears. Okay, that's cheap enough. And a couple of diamond gears. Take a minute to make those. This way I'll be able to request things anywhere I happen to be in the world, and I'll be able to also put things away wherever I happen to be. That will make inventory management somewhat easier. Now let me hop down here and make sure. Okay, blue, blue, blue was request. Where the heck is my anvil? I had an anvil. Okay. Oh, I know where to find one. I want to name these pouches. And I noticed the other day that somebody had been thoughtful enough to drop a bunch of anvils in here. Alright, this one is blue, blue, blue. Let me make sure. Yes, it is. Spell it right there, genius. Requests. And we'll call this one sorting. And so now I know by mousing over which one is which. Excellent. Alright, so let's just try it out. Sorting. See, I don't need this leather anymore. I don't need the blaze rods. Bingo. I don't need the ender pearls. Oh, the system doesn't seem to know where to put blaze rods. Okay. Let's go give it a place. That'll do. And now it knows where to put them. Alright. Now, off to be aged. Alright, here we go. Actually, wait a minute. Let's check out the requester pouch. I didn't try doing that yet, so let's do that. Oh, we'll get out the remote orderer. Hello? I'm right-clicking and nothing is happening. Alrighty. Let me look that up on the wiki and see why it's not doing anything. Alright, I figured out what I did wrong. I used the wrong pipe on that chest down there. So I need a basic logistics pipe, a bit of redstone, ender pearl, and it gets me a remote orderer logistics pipe. That's what I needed to use down there. I'm glad I found out now before I got off somewhere in another dimension expecting it to work. So I'll just break that off of there, put the remote orderer pipe on it, and now let's bring out the remote orderer. And still nothing is happening. Oh, I had to right click on the pipe to connect it. Now I can order, say, a bunch of this stuff, and then I look in this pouch and it's been delivered. Okay, so I take that and drop it in this pouch, which is called sorting, which will send it back to where it belongs. All right, now we're ready to head off to bee country. That is going to make things a lot easier when it comes to ordering things on the fly. Now there is a range limit to this thing. Let's see. Okay, it uses one LP, one logistics power unit, per meter from the remote orderer pipe, and an extra 2600 LP will be used if the remote orderer is used and the pipe are in different dimensions. So you got a range of like 2,000 kilometers, given how much the power junction will hold. That's not bad. Not bad at all. All right. And now, on to getting our bees in order. All right, so I've already been in this age earlier today to, oh goody, lag. Oh, I hate that. Anyway, I've been in here to empty out most of what's in this chest. Let's get the rest of it. And I'm not dumping this into the sorting pouch because I got to put it in here to be processed. And I've got a second one of these hoppers up here so that I can load 10 stacks worth of stuff in there. There. That'll take care of that. Dump the sugar in there. I'm going to have to set up a better storage option for the honeydew and the propolis, because that's going to be getting to be an issue as the amount of stuff accumulates. Okay, and of course, whoops. This chest needs to be dealt with today. That's a diamond chest, and it's almost full of, basically, these are just excess bees, excess drones. And I need to put together a gene pool to get that dealt with. So, we'll take the force pipe out of the way, move these pouches over, and let's see, gene pool. What all kind of craziness do we need for this? Okay, tanks, genetic machine, apiarist machine. Okay. Alright. Copper, sturdy casing, some redstone, some lapis, basic circuit boards. I don't have any of those anywhere. I haven't made them yet. Alright. Carpenter. Is there a carpenter here that has water in it? There's one. Alright. That's not what I wanted. Okay. There's no little thing to shift click it, but it's basically tin and redstone. Okay. Let's just get a stack of redstone. And we'll just get some tin. There's two different kinds. We'll just get all 36 of that kind. Okay. And that will be the first part of that. Alright, there's our tin, there's our redstone. I'm going to go ahead and make up, say, 10 of those. I'll probably need to drop some more water in there, but I think I've got some more buckets in here. Yeah, I do. right. Okay, if it runs out of water after that, that's all right. I actually only need one of these for the moment. Okay. What else do I need here? Sturdy casing and some copper. There's 6 of the wrong kind of copper. We'll just use those up. Okay. And where the F is my minium stone? Oh, well. Okay. Fine. Just give me a crafting table. I'll slap it down here and use that. Okay. There it is. Oh, that's right. I needed some glass for that, too. All right. There's our glass. No, that's a centrifuge. APR's machine, that needs to be redstone, not glass. There we go. Alright, some iron, circuit board, and lapis. Alright, circuit board, lapis, that machine, iron. Gets me this one. And then we need some tanks, glass, gold. Alright, so I just need to request some gold. I think 2 or 4 of them was all I needed. Alright, tanks. Need 4 of those. And we should just be able to snap this together now. 1 gene pool. Alright. Now let's get out some energy conduit. And figure out where we're going to do this. Since the chest is over here, let's just set up some processing nearby. And frankly, that's not going to be enough anyway, because I'm going to need to get some materials together and build another tank to store the resulting bee juice in. Tank resources. I need, let's see, 12 at the tank gauge. Actually, about 28 or so of the tank wall, so we'll get the 20 that's in there. We'll need 2 of the tank, the valves. And let's just get a couple of stacks of this plate. And make up the needed iron tank wall. Okay, I won't need iron tank wall for a long time. That was not too smart, but what the heck. I'm going to eventually need more tanks anyhow. Alright, I'm going to just throw this stuff down here. Alright, get me the valve. Valve, and I just fill in the sides with this tank gauge. And that will be our initial bee juice storage. That should be pretty good. And we can expand the size of it later. And I'll be setting the gene pool down here. And then I'm not going to worry about automation just yet. I'm just going to get some liquiduct, and I'll run the power over afterwards. I believe I can take like so. Just run it straight over here. Alright, let's get this extra piece loose. Alright, now I need to get some power over here to it. And I need to go that way to get to it. Alright, I've got my power lines here. Alright, machine has power. It's charged up. Okay. Now for the moment, I'm just going to take stacks at a time. And just throw stacks at a time in here manually, just so that it starts working. Get rid of some of these things that I don't need this many of. I can start building up some bee juice in here. And then later on we'll work on adding some automation to this so that the excess are pulled out of here automatically and sent up there when they're done. Okay. Liquid DNA 5%. Oh, I bet you I need a lever on that sucker. And wrench this thing to an output. There we go. We have liquid DNA going into the tank. All right. So that's a beginning. It's not the greatest, but at least it'll work until we can get some automation going on. And we'll work on the automation next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.